free syrup for that or not, but it is so good that it's, oh my god, I couldn't believe how good it was. So that became my #1 favorite drink from Starbucks, and technically it's cheaper than an espresso latte type drink or what have you. So I guess we will do this here a little bit. I'm trying to avoid my shadow coming into the lens, but here's some condos down here in case you're interested. They usually have 1 or 2 for sale. This guy looks like he's gonna have his own barbecue. How cool would it be? You could even have one up here during the summer, like for summer months or what have you. How, you know, I always wonder, they have a big courtyard in the middle, so like this is one side. I don't know if they have some across and then they come down the other side, but with a huge garden courtyard in the middle. So we'll go past that. So the thing is, like, the windows get all, you know, like you're on a boat, they would get all salty, you know. Fox Real Estate Group office space release, at least. This is Pier 3. So anyway, with our newfound so this is pretty big. I forgot how big it was. So the courtyard can be seen from up here. I think is that right? Let's go up here. They have 2 separate, they might have 2 piers, maybe Pier 5 where you can see the courtyard. Walk up here. Anyone needs? Wait, someone needs that. So we'll kind of peek in just for a second. So here they have boat, you know, docks and everything, but in between there's courtyards in between. Like there'll be this side and then a courtyard and then more condos, and then here these condos facing this way, then a courtyard and more condos facing the other way. So we'll go down to the next. See the courtyard from here. It's kind of up in there, and then there's a lot of grass up here. So this is Pier 5, condominium residents only, but there's a whole courtyard in there, and a concierge and everything over here. It's technically, I would say there's more people out here than maybe I even thought, just because all the festivities started at 4, all the way at the opposite end of the city, like we're over on the river on Front and Columbus Boulevard, and they would be 26 blocks from here, all the way at the art museum. So 2601-ish, 26. So. So Cherry Street Pier. They have activities here a lot. I guess maybe not. I don't know if they really do today. Often the garage is open, like the garage side. And they'll have like little special markets or gatherings or what have you. So technically this is new-ish. So it was just like an empty, torn down pier. Like it was nothing. We used to do yoga out here. And there was nothing over here. Really. So, but those days are over. The movement of yoga, vinyasa flow at least, totally over. What remains is a whole orchestrated wreckage of humanity. I hate to say it, but people are doing other things these days, and they sort of left the yoga movement behind. I'm glad I got in the last few years. Like technically in the last 10 years, I got into that sort of stage, and I'm glad I did, just because it helped me so much. It did something that nothing had ever done before, even in childhood when you try to sign your kids up for stuff or whatever. Nothing was available, at least for our pay grade. So should we do the whole thing, or? So this is Ray Street Pier. I think they close at dusk. I kind of forget, they would have to shoot people off of the pier. But there's Cherry Street. Cherry Street Pier is off to my right. So it's totally fun stuff in there. They do a lot of art installations. I forgot to mention I guess a few artists might actually have like a studio or an office in there for a limited time or whatever. But they used to have the most awesome outdoor yoga here that was donation based, which meant it was available to people who couldn't pay studio prices, because it's technically yoga. At least back in the day, it was really for people who could afford it. It's expensive discipline and training. Anyway, I appreciated it, the fact that it was out here. They had the guy named Malik who often did the weekends, and I don't know if he did a couple nights a week in the weekends. I kind of forget exactly. It switched up a little bit, but it was donation based. And they were really, so many people came out that technically he got paid a lot of money. He did better than some people who were teaching yoga in a studio. So he brought his own. He did work hard. He brought his own sound system and everything, and had to be able to handle this crowd out here. So someone on a jet ski out there. I don't see that too often, but and there's the Ben Franklin Parkway. Are we going back this way? Oh, I'm sorry, the Ben Franklin Bridge. I am stuck on the Parkway for some reason saying that.